Freezing cold drafts blew across the floor all night long, and it was awful. There wasn't any question of them being able to buy a better house, or even one more bed to sleep in. They were far too poor for that. Mr. Bucket was the only person in the family with a job. He worked in
When he heard this, Mike TV flew into a terrible tantrum. He started jumping up and down on the palm of his mother's hand, screaming and yelling and trying to bite her fingers. I want to watch television, he squeaked. I want to watch television. I want to watch television. I want to watch television. Here, give him to me, said Mr. TV, and he took the tiny boy and shoved it into the breast pocket of his jacket and stuffed a handkerchief on top. Squeals and yells came from inside of the pocket, and the pocket shook as the furious little prisoner fought to get out. Oh, Mr. Wonka, wailed Mrs. TV. How can we make him grow? Well, said Mr. Wonka, stroking his beard and gazing thoughtfully at the ceiling, I must say that's a wee bit tricky. But small boys are extremely springy and elastic. They stretch like mad.
Hi there, my name is SH. So, today I am preparing this video for Muzis contest. Then, let's begin. If I can speak in Korean, then I can only share my thoughts with 50 million people all over the country, and that is just how important it is. But if I would be able to speak English, then over 2 billions of people will hear my thought, and that is why I study English. Just by learning one language, which is English, we can expand, share, and pronounce our thoughts into the world. Also, we can easily get help from the internet. I realized it when I was learning how to code. If you search at Google in Korean, it is very often that the search result has some distance from what I am looking for. Oh, this distance. But if you search in English, there are much more search results, and they are much closer to what I wanted to find. And by learning English, you can search in English, you can read the search result in English, and just imagine it yourself. Aren't they awesome? And these are the why I study English. Then this is a true reciting, a real book reciting. Let's go. Then Augustus Waters reached into his pocket and pulled out, of all things, a pack of cigarettes. He flipped it open and put a cigarette between his lips. Are you serious? I asked. You think that's cool? Oh my god, you just ruined the whole thing. Which whole thing? He asked, turning to me. Oh, sorry. I felt this weird anger. Oh, sorry. Really sorry. Which whole thing? He asked, turning to me. And the cigarette dangled unlit from the unsmiling corner of his mouth. And I felt this weird mix of disappointment and anger welling up inside of me. I don't even know what the feeling was exactly. Just that there was a lot of it. And I wanted to smack Augustus Waters and also replace my lungs with lungs that didn't suck at being lungs. And I was standing with my Chuck Taylors on the very edge of the curve and the oxygen tank ball and chaining right his ball and chaining in the cart side of me. And right as my mom pulled up, I felt a hand grip mine. I yanked my hand free but turned back to it. Sorry, really sorry. They'll kill you unless you like them, he said, as Mom arrived at the curb. Mom. And I've never lit one. It's a metaphor, see? You put the killing thing right between your teeth, but you don't give it the power to do its killing. It's a metaphor, I said, dubious. Mom was just idling.